Hello, Dixie Colonels. We are going to talk about scheduling. Scheduling is a very important part for us as we go through high school, as we begin to prepare and plan for our future. So our scheduling timeline is going to be today. We're going to kind of inform you of all the schedule information. And then beginning tomorrow, we will be having opportunities for you to work on your schedule, complete your schedules, and then fit a campus, talk to your pride teacher, that type of stuff. We do have sophomores tomorrow, the 2nd, will be doing the ACT. The other grade levels, 9 and 11, will be doing their ILP work. We have to complete our individual learning plans through Zello. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, we'll be scheduling. Friday will be our SEL day. Then next week, we'll have Monday with scheduling here during Pride. Tuesday, the 11th graders, that would be March 9th, will be taking the ACT. And then 9th and 10th will be working on their ILP that day. And then we'll have Wednesday and Thursday to complete the scheduling. The 11th of March is when all scheduling needs to be done and implemented into Infinite Campus, and your paperwork, all that stuff needs to be finalized on the 11th. So, prior planning prevents poor performance, and it's very important for us to own our education. Scheduling is about student choice. You have long-term goals that you need to think about. What are your short-term goals that you need to think about? And then what are your student interests? We've got a lot of opportunities for you as a student to dive into your interest levels in what you do during school. So when we think about our long-term goals, we think about what is it to be a graduate. So here at Dixie, a portrait of a graduate, or Dixie's mission is to prepare you, the student, to be successful in your transition in life after high school. Whether that's going into college, whether it's starting a career right away, whether it's going into a military branch of service. We want you to be prepared. So, with that being said, to earn a high school diploma, graduation requirements for Dixie is you have to earn 28 credits. Credits you have to have are 4 in English, 4 in math, 3 in science, 3 in social studies, 1 health and PE, 1 humanities, and 1 career technical education. And then you'll have 11 electives. Now, with those, we want to try and make sure that all students are either college ready or career ready. And that's something that's very important for us in our transition after high school. So for college readiness, to meet academic benchmarks in the ACT, that is your math at a 19, English at an 18, reading at a 20. If you meet those benchmarks, you're considered college ready. So a lot of our courses are preparing you to do well in the ACT. And our sophomores and our juniors are taking that this next couple weeks. You can also be college ready if you earn 6 KDE approved dual credits with a C or better. So there's dual credit classes. We offer some here at Dixie. We also can do dual credit classes over at Northern or Thomas More or any college around that you can get enrolled in. And if you complete basically 2 classes with a C or better, you would be considered college ready. Also, if you complete 2 or more AP courses with a score of 3 or better on those AP exams, and we have a strong AP program here at Dixie, fabulous teachers who help you pass those exams, and if you can pass 2 of those exams, then you are also considered college ready. Now, we also want to try and be career ready, and to be both would be awesome, but we want to try and make sure we're one or the other. We know that not everybody's going to go to college. There's a lot of different avenues to being successful. Career readiness is an opportunity for you to be successful with transition. We've got a variety of options for there. To be career ready, you complete a pathway of courses that lead to an industry certification, and that we have through our business program. We have several different pathways in our business program that you'll need to look into. You can get a vocational certification. So if I go to Gateway and earn a welding certification, that's an opportunity to declare that I am career ready for that. And then if you have 6 or more hours of KDE, that's Kentucky Department of Education, approved CTE dual credit with a C or better. So if you take a couple courses at Gateway Community College heading towards a CTE type of career technical education, whether it be welding or nursing or logistics, whatever that may be, then you can also be considered career ready. So really the question is college or career, and which avenue do you want to go? I'm a firm believer that education provides opportunities. College debt's a national concern. And so there are other routes besides going to college that will be helpful for you. We can help you with internships, such as working at UPS. You get paid By working there, you get involved and entering the UPS program. You could eventually get your CDL license, in which they would pay for that. You could possibly get them to pay for your college so that you can offset the college costs. A lot of times they will hire people from UPS to move up. You know, at UPS, they've got marketing, they've got logistics, they've got engineers, they've got all those different things that you can do as part of their programs, and a lot of companies around. R.A. Jones was here in Erlanger, also has internship type of programs. We're trying to develop an athletic training internship where you can work with our athletic trainer from here at St. E's here in our building in the after-school activities. So a lot of things there. Associate's degrees. There are associate's degrees out there for like occupational therapy assistants, physical therapy assistants, dental assistants, certified nursing assistants. Those are things that you get an associate's degree with those, then that's going right into the career. Those kind of things help you then to get a job. And then when you get those jobs, they may pay for your college education as you go further beyond the associate's degree. Certifications are great. Those are your normal things like auto mechanics, welding, CNA, Certified Nursing Assistants. We have a new aerospace mechanics program. If you like to work with your hands, like to work on cars, aerospace mechanics, it's going to be free of charge, college credits, to be able to be a certified aerospace mechanic and work on airplanes. What a fabulous job that could be for you. There are multiple pathways for you to choose from and investigate. Mr. Dusing is our guru in terms of our college and career readiness, and so you want to talk to him in regards to some of those programs as well. So we boil down to what decisions are we going to make. So as a student, what is your goal? What are you passionate about? What are your long-term goals? What if you don't really know what you want? And how do we merge our graduation requirements that we have to have, some things that you may not like, but you've got to complete, with your individual plan for you to be successful? If I want to be a doctor, what classes do I need to get to there? If I want to be an engineer, what classes do I need to get to there? If I want to be a lawyer, what kind of classes would help me get there? If I want to be a welder, what kind of pathway do I need to go there? If I want to be a businessman, an entrepreneur, so I've got to make those individual choices depending on my path. So as you know, in our Pride, we're with a Pride teacher each week, and that is your Pride teacher mentor, and every student has one. We meet weekly. We do these social emotional learning lessons, but in the next 2 weeks, we're going to focus on that scheduling. So we're going to meet every day for the next 2 weeks to be able to get your scheduling in place so we can help make decisions in regards to what we offer based on your choices. We also want to make sure we're completing our individual learning plan, which is in Zello, and we'll be spending a couple of days with that as well. That is a graduation requirement that we have to get those completed. So with our scheduling process, we're meeting with you today. Scheduling materials will be given to you. Your teachers in Pride are going to provide you with a guidance and answer questions for you. Your regular teachers that you have every day in your content areas can also help you. Our course guide will be online that you can view that, and then also scheduling videos. So teachers will have videos talking about the classes that they offer for you to look at. We break those down into academic pathways. So we have our pre-college curriculum. We have accelerated courses. We have AP courses. We've got dual credit. We have the Ignite Institute. If you're not familiar with that, they've had the application process for that. Junior ROTC is a program also that you can do if you're interested in that military pathway. Young Scholars Academy, those applications have already been completed, but if you're thinking about that for the future, if you're a freshman or going to be a freshman this year, next year as a sophomore, those will be decisions you have to make. And then we also have a lot of the honors, academic honors, such as Cum Laude system to recognize you. Career pathways here at Dixie, we have the administrative support. We've got management and entrepreneurship, e-commerce, and agri-science are things that we have right here at Dixie. We also have a pre-law that you can do things that get you credits from Eastern Kentucky University. And we also have a certified nursing assistant program we started this year that gets you a certification in that, and you can start working and making $17, $18 an hour. We also have off-campus pathways for automotive, construction, logistics, aerospace. We have internships that are out there that we can get you involved in. Multiple opportunities for you to decide. There are scholarship opportunities for you to do some of these things. So if money is a concern, with Keys money, Students earn money each year of high school based on their GPA, anything 2.5 or higher, and this can be used at any university in the state of Kentucky. There are also other opportunities like your dual credit scholarships. Every student may receive scholarships for up to 2 college classes while you're in high school, so take advantage of that. Whether that's at Gateway, Thomas More, Northern Kentucky, Eastern, take advantage of the free money because that helps the cost come down in the long run. Work Ready scholarships, there are additional colleges that courses can be paid if you're pursuing certifications or degrees in 5 key areas: healthcare, advanced manufacturing, transportation, logistics, business, IT, or construction. So there's even more scholarships available in those key areas. So you're making decisions. Own your education. This is about your plan, your goals, your talents, and your interests. So find your purpose, plan it out, and make some good decisions. Good luck.
As we work through the scheduling process, it's important to make sure that you understand all the academic programs and opportunities available at Dixie Heights High School. Mr. Nemi has already reviewed the graduation requirements. If you have questions regarding these requirements, they can be found on page 6 of the course selection guide. Please make sure you understand all of your obligations that are needed in order to complete your Dixie Heights graduation diploma. I want to remind everyone that there was a significant change to Dixie's graduation diplomas a year ago. Previously, Dixie offered 4 diplomas that were awarded at graduation: the Regular Studies Diploma, the Dixie Scholars Diploma, and the Dixie Honors Diploma, and the Dixie Excellence Diploma. One reason for the change is that these diplomas factored AP courses but not dual credit courses. As more students have begun taking dual credit courses, a change was needed to reflect these courses. There will now only be one diploma issued, which is the one that was just reviewed. However, there will be several honor recognitions which will be awarded at graduation. Students who meet the criteria will be recognized as summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. Summa cum laude will be given to the students that have a final weighted GPA of 4.2 or higher. They must also complete 5 AP or dual credit classes from 4 of the 6 academic areas: English, Science, Math, Foreign Language, Social Studies, Visual Performing Arts. The magna cum laude recognition will be awarded to students that have a final weighted GPA of 3.8 or higher. They must also complete a minimum of 2 AP or dual credit classes. The final recognition is cum laude. For this honor, students must have a final weighted GPA of 3.5 or higher. Mr. Nemi has previously mentioned the transition readiness standards. These are located in the course guide on page 8. I encourage everyone to review these guidelines to see where you qualify as far as transition readiness. Mr. Nemi also reviewed the career pathways and industry certifications. These are programs offered on Dixie's campus by Dixie's teachers. If you have any questions about these career pathways, please see Mr. Duzing in room 1403. More information is also located on the course guide on page 9. Mr. Nemi reviewed the district programs that are available to you guys. There's the Automotive Engineering, the Building Technician Assistant Program. Both of those are offered through Gateway as 2-year programs open to juniors and seniors. The Aviation Logistics Program is a half-day program offered through the Ignite Institute. It's a 2-year program open to juniors and seniors. The Aviation Mechanic Program is a 2-year program offered through Cincinnati State. This program will include drone certification. It's a 2-year program and is only open to juniors this year. The Certified Nursing Assistant Program, which Mr. Nemi previously discussed, is a single trimester course taught on Dixie's campus by a Gateway professor. The Junior ROTC program is a dual full day program offered at Scott High School. The Line Worker program is a senior only program offered through Gateway. It's a single semester, 16-week program offered in the evenings. Then there's also a Paralegal program, which is a 2-year program offered through Gateway, which is open to juniors. The Young Scholars Academy is a 2-year program where students attend NKU full-time for their junior and senior year. The application process for that program has already closed. Students may only enter that program in their junior year. The Ignite Institute is a 4-year regional career technical program. More information about all of these programs can be found in the course guide on page 10 and 11. If you're interested in participating in one of these programs next year, you do need to make sure that you complete the Career and Technical Cohort Application Google form, which can be found on the Scheduling Materials page of the guidance website. And again, if you're interested in any of these programs, please make sure to see Mr. Duzing in room 1403. I'd like to make all students aware of the great academic opportunity juniors and seniors are able to take dual credit classes while in high school. These courses are college level classes that you take while you're still in high school. These courses will count for high school as well as college credit. These classes are greatly reduced from the regular price that you will pay once you attend college after graduation. A 3 credit hour course will only cost about $175. This applies to courses taken through most Kentucky colleges and universities. It's the same price whether you take the course on Dixie's campus or if you take it on the college campus. All dual credit courses are also on the weighted GPA scale, meaning an A will be awarded a 5.0. Students are able to take college courses on Dixie's campus as well as a college campus or even online. Dixie-based classes are offered through Northern Kentucky University and Thomas More University. Students are also able to travel to college campuses to take courses. NKU, Thomas More University, and Gateway Community Technical College each provide excellent opportunities to experience the college campus. To take dual credit classes, you must complete the dual credit application process. Please review the dual credit program and application packet, which can be found on the scheduling materials page of the guidance website, or stop by Mr. Duzing's office for a packet. If you need any more information about taking college courses on a college campus, see Mr. Duzing in room 1403. More information about the dual credit courses can be found in the course selection guide on page 14. I strongly encourage everyone to consider taking dual credit courses while in high school. It's a low-cost option to get a jump start on college. Now's the time to start looking at the scheduling information for next year. Since you seem to spend all of your time on your phones and the internet, I've made sure that everything you'll need is available online. If you lose some of the paperwork or need an extra copy for a parent, you can go to the guidance website and find it. We'll show you where that's located at now. Start by going to Dixie's Guidance Services page. This website is a great resource, especially during your senior year. When you get a chance and aren't frantic about scheduling, take a few minutes and look at everything on the site just to see what's there. Once on the Guidance Services page, click on the link on the left-hand column titled Scheduling Materials. All scheduling materials are uploaded to this site. One of the most important documents is the course selection guide, which I've referred to a few times during this presentation. This document has all the information regarding the academic program at Dixie Heights High School. It has information regarding the grading scale, AP offerings, graduation requirements, career pathways, dual credit opportunities, and most importantly, a full description of every course offered at Dixie. Please take time over the next week or so to review this document. It was developed to assist you with the scheduling process. Before we start going over the course selection sheet, there are two other documents that are extremely important to the scheduling process. These are the credit checklist and the 4-year course of study. Both documents can be found on the guidance website. Let's start with the credit checklist. We use the credit checklist to make sure that you've completed all the necessary graduation requirements. For every class that you've passed, you want to mark it off your checklist. If you took the course but failed it, do not mark it off. For any classes that you're currently taking, I would advise that you put a circle in the box. That way you'll not schedule yourself into that class again when you complete your schedule sheet. Also, second trimester grades are not on your transcript yet. If you know you passed the class, go ahead and mark it off. If you're not sure if you've passed it, put a circle and you can check it when you get your report card. If you know you failed a second trimester class, leave it blank unless you got rescheduled into the class this trimester. When looking at your freshman year, if you've earned your English 1A and 1B half credits, you put a check in the boxes next to English 1A and English 1B. If you're not sure what to check off for a specific area, feel free to ask your teacher. Once you've marked off all of your completed courses on your checklist, the boxes that have not been marked off are the classes that you still need to complete to earn your diploma. Once the credit checklist is complete, time comes for the part I wish all students would do. I urge you to map out your classes on the 4-year course of study. This is a great time to thoughtfully consider what classes you'll need to take while at Dixie. In order to do this, you want to look at the course selection guide that can be found online. I'll talk more about the course selection guide later, but you can look up all the classes that Dixie offers in it. Take time to look through these course descriptions and find classes that interest you. Make sure you pay special attention to necessary prerequisites for future classes. I don't want you to not get a class because you didn't take a prerequisite class in order to be eligible. The 4-year course of study is not something you're going to complete today, but please take time to work on this when you get home. Don't forget your 4-year course of study is actually already started in your ILP. To save yourself time, go online and check out your ILP as a reference. Current freshmen, you've already completed this task in your academic planner in Infinite Campus. When completed, your 4-year course of study should look like this. It is time to begin the scheduling process. You will once again register for your classes online through Infinite Campus. You'll need to complete your online registration by Monday, March 15th, as well as turn in your course selection sheet with all the appropriate signatures and verification of Infinite Campus registration. Any other necessary paperwork, such as course applications or waivers, also needs to be submitted at that time. All materials will be turned in to your PRIDE teacher. I would strongly recommend that you complete the course selection sheet that you've been given in class before attempting to register online. The course selection sheet has all the necessary course numbers that you will need to ensure that you've registered for the correct course online. At the top left corner of your schedule sheet, you'll find your personal information. You'll see your name, graduation year, and PRIDE teacher. You'll also see your CERT English, Math, Reading, and Science scores from the last 2 CERT testing cycles, Fall 2020 from earlier this year and Winter 2020 from last school year. If you do not have a score listed, then you do not take the CERT test during the testing window. You'll also see your ACT English, Math, and Reading scores if you've taken the ACT and if they've been uploaded into Infinite Campus. Please be aware that not all ACT scores have been uploaded to Infinite Campus. This happens at the state level, and Dixie does not have control over whether this information is entered into Infinite Campus. The guidance office has all scores on file. Feel free to stop by if you have a question about your ACT score listed on your schedule sheet. Now, when making your course selections, you'll bubble the courses you would like to take for next year. Each bubble is worth 1/2 credit. You will bubble 15 courses. You also need to make sure that you mark 6 alternate selections with the letter A. Alternates allow the counseling department to select interested courses if any of your first choices are not available. Also, don't forget to make sure that your parent or guardian signs your schedule sheet before turning it back in. Some classes have multiple bubbles. This means that classes are linked and are required to be taken together. The bold number after the course name that is underlined is the course number. Use this number when selecting your course to make sure you signed up for the correct course in Infinite Campus. The number of parentheses below each course is the grade level to which the class is offered. You'll notice that some classes have lines next to the bubbles. This means that a teacher's signature is required to take the class. Please make sure you get any needed signatures. Failure to get the appropriate signature could result in a removal from the class before the scheduling process. The front side of your schedule sheet consists of the graduation requirements. Courses are listed in core content areas to make it easier to locate specific courses. Typically, many juniors will take English, Math, U.S. History, and accredited science. Refer to your credit checklist and for your curriculum plan that were previously mentioned to make sure you're selecting the correct classes. Don't forget, you'll be taking the ACT at the end of your junior year. Make sure you're taking challenging classes that are going to help you get ready to be successful on that test. At the top left column, you'll notice a section called Off-Campus Career Pathway Opportunities. These are the career technical programs that Mr. Nemes had previously mentioned. These are available for you to take your junior and senior year, and most are offered on college campuses. These programs allow you to graduate high school with career certifications that prepare you for well-paying, in-demand jobs. All programs except the STNA program are partial day programs, meaning you'll have a few periods a day at Dixie and spend the rest of the day out at Technical Center. These are programs that will be open to you during your junior-senior year. However, first-time seniors are only able to join 2-year programs if a junior does not return to the program for their senior year. I am strongly suggest that you apply to enter the program for your junior year to increase your chances of admittance. Many of these programs are highly selective. Dixie only receives a few spots in each program. If you're interested in joining one of these programs for your junior year, please enter the course number in Infinite Campus when you enter your requests. This career technical education program number does not count towards your 15 selected courses. You should still select 15 Dixie classes. Mr. Dusing will work with you to adjust your Dixie schedule if you're accepted into one of these programs. The final step that you'll need to do is complete the Career and Technical Cohort Application Google form, which can be found on the Schedule Materials page on the guidance website. If you have any questions about this, please stop by Mr. Dusing in room 1403 and he will answer your questions. The back side of your course selection sheet contains career technical education classes as well as many electives. This page also includes information on various dual credit options available to you this year. Some of you are only a few classes away from completing an industry certification in one of our many career pathways. Check to see how close you are and finish strong. These industry certifications will give you an advantage in the workforce in the future, even if you're not planning to enter the business field. All careers contain an element of management and technology. Use your time wisely and set yourself apart from your future job competition with hard work now. Spanish and German are also located on the back page. If you haven't started your foreign language yet, plan on attending college, next year is the last chance to start them. When choosing electives, please check for any courses that require applications or special approval. Please refer to your scheduling information sheet to find out where to get necessary applications or which teachers need to grant approval. Next, there's a section regarding college courses. As rising juniors, you're eligible to take dual credit classes. You're able to sign up for classes taught on Dixie's campus or choose to do classes on a college campus or online. There are different processes for signing up for dual credit courses, so please make sure you're paying attention and following directions. Dixie-based classes are offered through Northern Kentucky University and Thomas More University. Students are able to travel to college campuses to take classes. NKU, Thomas More University, Gateway Community Technical College each provide excellent opportunities to experience college campuses. To take dual credit classes, you must complete the dual credit application process. Please review the dual credit program and application packet, which can be found on the schedule materials page of the guidance website. If you want more information about taking college classes on a college campus, see Mr. Duzing in 1403. Dixie campus-based dual credit classes are either taught on Dixie's campus by Dixie or college faculty, or they're online college classes that are composed entirely of Dixie students or strictly high school students. If you're planning on taking Dixie-based dual credit courses, you'll type in the course number 950001, dual credit placeholder. This will count for 3 of your requests, essentially blocking off 1 period for each trimester. You will still select 12 other Dixie courses. We're planning on offering dual credit English course next year. If you're planning on taking college English, it is included in the Dixie campus dual credit process. You will not select a Dixie English or class such as AP Lit or AP Lang. If you're planning on taking a Dixie-based college course, you still must select and complete the dual credit application process. Please review the dual credit program and application packet, which can be found on the scheduling materials page of the guidance website. There's a separate process if you plan on taking college campus-based classes. These could either be taking classes on an actual campus or taking online college courses offered to all college students. If you're planning on taking classes on a college campus, please indicate this on the back of your scheduling sheet in the Other College Options section, as well as enter the course number in Infinite Campus indicating whether you want to take college classes full-time or partial day. If you select one of these options, you'll still select 15 Dixie courses. Mr. Duzing will meet with you to adjust your course selections once you've been admitted to the dual credit program. You must complete the dual credit application process. Please review the dual credit program and application packet, which can be found on the schedule materials page of the guidance website. Please make sure you complete all of the required paperwork for any of these dual credit opportunities. Please listen to this next part very carefully. Due to NKU guidelines, if you're planning on taking NKU dual credit classes, you must complete all steps of the dual credit application process and complete the dual credit Google form by Friday, March 5th. Dual credit applicants after that date may be limited in the available courses. I will repeat that. If you're planning on doing the NKU dual credit program, their paperwork must be completed by March 5th, and all paperwork must be returned to Mr. Duzing by that time. Everyone also has a section titled Unmet Graduation Requirements. If you're missing a graduation requirement from a previous year, either because of transferring or failing a class and it's not on your course selection sheet with a bubble, circle that class in this section. This will allow your counselor to see if you need to make that course up online or through our school within a school program. Do not count that circled class as one of your 15 selections. All students have a box marked for office use only. Please not mark in this box. It should be completed by the appropriate teachers, such as special education, school within a school, or ESL teachers. Sophomores, before you start picking your classes, remember that your junior year is important. It will be time to start exploring colleges, careers, and other post-secondary options. The purpose of next year is to make sure that you're taking the right classes that will prepare you for that journey. Don't slack off and keep pushing yourself academically. It will pay off in the long run. Make sure you follow all of the directions on the schedule sheet and make sure you have the right prerequisites and permissions to take the classes. If you don't meet the criteria, you'll be removed from the class and then the guidance office will have to pick a class for you. You do not want that to happen. Before you get started, each grade level has a worksheet titled Scheduling Info for that specific grade. It has important reminders about the scheduling process. It also has special notes about classes. While each grade level info sheet is slightly different, there are some few common announcements that are worth mentioning. In regards to taking a foreign language class, if you're signed up for level 1, you must get your English teacher signature and have 70% in English. If you're signing up for level 2, you must have a 70% in level 1 of the foreign language and the foreign language teacher signature. Taking a foreign language is not a graduation requirement. However, some colleges may require 2 credits of the same foreign language to be taken in high school. You will need to check with your specific colleges to find out their policy. Please remember that Art 1 is a requirement for many upper level art classes. You must have this course before you can take classes such as painting, drawing, and design. Students are recommended to take this course during their sophomore year if it was not taken during the 9th grade. Chamber choir, parts A, B, and C must be taken in the same year. For treble choirs, part B and C must be taken in the same year. This class is also an audition class along with chamber choir, so you must see Miss Deal in the choir room for permission to take the course. Symphonic band B and C must be taken in the same year. If you're interested in taking AP Biology, you need to take your transcript to Mrs. Moore for a signature. If you're interested in taking AP Chemistry, see Ms. Edmondson for a signature. For this course, please make sure that you mark it as an alternate. If we get enough requests and enough demand to have the class, we will offer it. Again, for AP Chemistry, if you're interested in taking that course, please put it down as an alternate, and if there are enough demand, we will offer the course. If you would like to get into a course that you do not meet the prerequisite or are not recommended by your teacher to take, you can complete the course placement change form. Students who do not meet the eligibility criteria for a course but plan on submitting a waiver should sign up for the recommended course that their teacher suggested. Their request in Infinite Campus will be changed by their counselor if their change is approved. GPA, assessment scores, and the number of requests will be factors in determining the approval of course changes. The course placement change request form can be picked up in the guidance office or it is found online on the schedule materials page. Completed forms must be submitted with scheduled materials by March 15th. Some courses require applications. These applications need to be completed and signed by the appropriate teacher. All applications should be submitted when scheduling materials are turned in on March 15th. Pathways to Careers applications are available for Mrs. Albrink in the basement in room 0404. For applications for gross motor development, see Mr. Hooper in the gym. For those hoping to take adaptive art next year, please see Mr. Stasinski in 1507. Application for adaptive music can be found with Mrs. Deal in room 1509. Aid and peer tutors are also required an application. Aid is a non-credit course while peer tutors receive 1/2 credit. The application can be found in the guidance office or on the scheduling website. Beginning next school year, all students must be academic and/or career ready or on track to be career ready in order to be an aid or peer tutor. Peer tutors must have a 3.0 GPA and have already taken and passed the class for which they plan to tutor. Also, if you need more information on dual credit courses or career pathways, please make sure to see Mr. Duzing in room 1403. Once you've completed your course selection sheet, don't forget that you must also enter it into Infinite Campus. Each of you have received a paper called Portal Course Registration. This will also be available online. Please make sure that you follow the directions to ensure that your requests are entered correctly. Once you've entered your request, please print out the request and have your parents sign it. That paper should be returned along with your scheduled materials. If you need your Infinite Campus password reset, directions for resetting that is on your student information sheet. It's easy to follow. Please feel free to get your password reset if needed. Please remember that all courses should be entered into Infinite Campus by Monday, March 15th. You'll turn in all scheduled materials to your PRIDE teacher. You'll turn in your course selection sheet you received today. a printout of your Infinite Campus registration along with your parent's signature, and any other applications that you might have. If you get everything completed early, you can always turn everything into your Pride teacher early.
Well, Dixie Colonels, if you have any questions about what classes to pick or how to fill out your schedule sheet, don't hesitate to ask your teachers. You can also stop by the guidance office. We want to do everything we can to make sure you get the most out of your time here at Dixie. As a Dixie Colonel, you have unlimited potential. We want to make sure that you graduate from here having picked up all of the skills, knowledge, and talent that you are going to need to be successful with whatever you choose to do after high school. And that starts now. Take time to think about what you want to accomplish and then take the classes that are going to get you there. Good luck, and as always, Colonel Pride.